I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. In the past I've shot the Umarex Ruger 1022 and done a review on it, and also the Crosman 1077. Now I have been asked at times to compare those two, and I did a comparison review on this. The one thing I didn't do is shoot it at a longer range like 50 yards. Well, today we are. We're going to do just that. We're going to shoot the Ruger 1022, that's the Umarex version, with an Axeon, and you can see that, with an Axeon Red Dot sight on it. Now this is not a magnified scope, this is a regular scope, so we're going to see what happens with this. And we're also, this is the Crosman right here, and it's the wood stock version, and this is going to be shot with open sights, as you can see. So it's going to be interesting. And another thing that's interesting about it is I had planned on shooting some Norma pellets, because before, when we used the Swarm, the Gamma Swarm, I used those and it hit with both types, the Hobby, and which is the RWS Hobby, and the Norma. Well, I was going to use those Norma target pellets because they did have a harder impact. I loaded the wrong ones. So what you're going to find me shooting in these, and I'm not going to take them back out because they're a pain in the hind end, as you know, there's rotary magazines in these. And I'm just going to go ahead and shoot RWS Hobby and see how they do at 50 yards. And hopefully you'll be able to hear the clangs if I hit it at all. So instead of yakking, let's start shooting. Well, I hit it. All of them. All 20 rounds. The 10 in this Umarex 1022 and also the Crosman. And you know, I'd mentioned the target pellets, the Norma target pellets. And before I turn the cameras back on here, I decided to load 10 rounds into here, and we're going to see what this will do. If there's a little bit louder noise, and again, this is the Umarex, that's why I got it in my hand, because the other one's sitting over here. And it did just as good a job, no problem at all, and maybe we'll load some more in there depending on how much time we got. But let's shoot this thing at that again, this time using the Norma, and see if there is a louder impact just like before with the Swarm. Get my safety glasses on. That's out. Well, there was one miss, as you could hear. I didn't have it zoomed in this time, but hopefully you could hear it hitting. You might be able to see the target up there. I don't know. It's way up there, like I said. And we were shooting from back here. So anyway, it did. And it did sound to me like the Norma had just a little bit louder impact. So maybe there is something to that. I don't know. You know, I mentioned the Crosman. Let's give it a chance too. So let me load that up. Alright, I loaded it up with the Norma, and this time I got you zoomed in. I mean, you could obviously hear the last one, at least I guess you could. And this time we're going to be doing it with the Crosman 1077. We'll see what happens. I think I'm running out of CO2. Yeah, the pellets are dropping off. So I'm not even sure if that CO2 really ran out of this thing in a hurry. I don't really know why. That usually lasts a lot longer than that. I don't get it. I'll try another round here, but I think I'm already out. They're just hitting short. Yeah. I'm either out or something. Let's take a look. No, I've got some pellets in here. It's just running out of CO2. So I guess that's as quick as we could do that one. Well, unfortunately, we ran out of CO2 in the Crosman 1077. I'm not sure why. It usually lasts a lot longer than that. Who knows? Anyway, the other one here, the Umarex Ruger 1022, see, it still seems like it's got some CO2 in it. And I'll probably end up having to shoot that out somehow, but anyway, that's what we did with them. We compared them. You can see they both hit at 50 yards. So that's not too bad. When you're talking about an air gun, that one, the Crosman, I think is about 800 feet per second, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, I got so many different ones to try to keep in my head. This one I know is 900 feet per second. It seems like maybe the Crosman is just a little bit more, so it may be 1,000, but it's somewhere between 800 and 1,000. But still, you know, you're firing a pellet 50 yards and hitting that target. That is as you could tell, that was a silhouette up there, but that silhouette is not a full-size silhouette. In fact, it's only about, I think this one's 1/3, 1 or 2, I can't remember. Anyway, it's much smaller than your regular B-27 silhouette. So, you know, these worked. They definitely hit the target. I can't say anything bad about either one of them. They're both very good guns. I've had good luck with them. My reviews, as you could see in the past, if you look some of those up, they're good on both. The comparison, again, these actually compared doggone close, just like they did before. My only problem is that ran out of CO2. Now that's an older gun. Maybe my seals are going bad. I just don't know why it ran out that fast. I'm sure that the cartridge wasn't the thing, because it's an Umarex cartridge, and the Umarex makes very good CO2 cartridges. I've had excellent luck with those. Well, you've seen what we did, so until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.